all right. So long, Dusty. How have you been? Be safe out there, Dusty. Or something?
Anything I can help you with,
ship,
Captain?
you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
Enjoy that
This
Aquila
ain't my
City
getting
air.
around to it, Tone. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Nicely done.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Hi. Can I help?
Need something?
Yeah? Actually, yes, I do. Here you are. I'm more than ready. Let's go. Hello. Read any good books lately? Yup. I've been his co-pilot since I was old enough to read a map. He lets me fly sometimes, and fix things aboard, and use the intercom and everything. I just have to promise not to complain about having to stay aboard the ship when we're somewhere dangerous. Dad says when I'm older, he'll teach me how to use a pistol, and once I'm a good enough shot, I can go with him anywhere. I can't wait to get older.
My assistance.
Mr. Tate, who's a realtor, has been trying to organize something for the...
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
A robot takes a peach of a job.
Can you get certified in time?
Shouldn't be a problem. You sure he doesn't have someone in mind already?
He might, but you're an hard worker, smart. All you need is an interview, and I know he'll hire you.
Thanks. I might take a refresher.
Filburn's farms wouldn't work.
Robot
Astra would kill any humans working the fields. Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
Every gun, I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Just do your business and move along. Then we'll be all friendly-like. Talk to Miss Lance if you want to make a purchase.
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me, so it's official. I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city. That's right. She's the Senior Ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other Rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a Senior Ranger too. Oh, and the Marshal. He's in charge of all the Rangers. I'm the best Ranger Surveillance Assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list? My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list. That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you can help us break it all open. Because they're dumb. I give security a whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them. My mother is Senior Ranger Emma Wilcox, and she said that I am a Ranger Surveillance Assistant. Ask her yourself. Certainly. I was doing my Ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed, and he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me. I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief. Exactly! This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an Assistant Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you. We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
You two are quite the little pair of detectives now, aren't you?
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here. You're doing Aquila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
I just know Annie's gonna be a ranger one day, just like her mom.
Shit. Yeah? Thief? I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Security.
Don't move!
I'm so screwed.
Don't anybody move! Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this? I kind of always thought she was a pest. But now, I got her from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right? I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right? Well, Annie's been giving me reports on her patrols for years. This is the first time anything, well, real may have come of it. Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best stranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Got something for me?
Thanks for all your help on the Laredo caper. Maybe we'll work together again. I'm gonna be the youngest ranger trainee who ever lived. I'm doing just great. I'm following up on a lead. Well, more like a hunch. A ranger surveillance assistant's work is never done. I have a notebook full of it. The city is crawling with litterers. And some people use very bad words. Mom says it's not a crime, but anytime I say something, I get grounded. So I keep my eye on it. If you see anything fishy, come grab me.
Everything good? We're here to help. The Rock might have some work for someone like you.
Unless this is urgent, I really can't talk. I'm busy working on plans for our next expansion. Supply and demand. It's really just that simple. Master that, success will follow.
You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work. The trade authority's always looking for new opportunities.
Welcome to Aquila City's Trade Authority. What brings you to the Trade Authority? Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate interstellar trade. I won't bore you with all the minutiae and laws, contracts, regulations, and the like. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods and services from one place to another is vital to the stability and survival of the settled systems. A scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that. I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants and business people and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Aquila City. You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar. Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one-off jobs for freelancers, like yourself, presumably. I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions. That's a question, but it's a simple piece of paper. What's on the paper is for the recipient's eyes alone. We clear? Take this message to the den. There's a trade authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this. I'm sure something will catch your eye.
be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks.
I've been helping out my mom with doctor stuff. It's hard sometimes, but I kinda like it.
I hope Aquila is treating you nicely. Hello there. So good to see you. Have a wonderful visit.
I'm the best realtor in town, if I don't say so myself. Nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Tate, and you have the look of a newcomer. Welcome to Aquila City. I don't suppose you're in the market for real estate. If so, then look no further. No, certainly not. But you have the air of someone with means. And these properties are a real bargain, I assure you. It doesn't hurt to hear about them, though, right? I have 2 properties for sale. This one here is a refurbished colonial manor in the heart of the core. I also have a more modest 1-bedroom in Midtown. Any interest in them? It's an unfurnished 1-bedroom, lots of space. It's a very convenient location, just a block or so from Co Plaza. Are you interested? A shame. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. I love my job. So many memories of happy homeowners building new lives. It's my favorite listing I've had in years. Spacious in the core itself. I took great pains to get all the approvals, so the neighbors should be no problem. It's historic and spacious. Oh my, so much space. And the price is a veritable bargain. I can't say I'm surprised. As rare as properties like this are, rarer still is the buyer who can afford it. But you do take care.
We had these things called battle stems. I didn't fight the war, mind you. I just used them very.
If you want to purchase anything, just let me know. Or if you have any rare finds. If you ever find an old Earth printing of City of God, I have been looking for it for ages. Yes, I had a husband, but he's no longer with us. We loved to travel, and always we'd be looking for rare books. Most of what you see here are mementos. It's sometimes hard to sell. But books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared and spark something in us. Movies, slates, theater, all have their appeal. But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days, or their adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible things and might-have-beens. So, yeah, I do like books. I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long gone historical eras. I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens. Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless, but what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or The Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it. Who doesn't? Oh, Moby Dick! I had 2 copies. I foolishly sold both. I'm happy to have it returned to my collection. Thank you. Take your time. Feel free to read. This is a haven for all that love letters. Oh, I'm sorry. There's nothing you have I don't have or am interested in. Sorry. I hope you come back.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. Ecologies are living things. They move, they change. The way we handle Ashta works for now. So we have...
Howdy.
The mayor's alright. Always painting too rosy a picture.
About this mythical vacation.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go. We'll go. Just need to find a time.
I was thinking... Neon?
Neon? They're barely a part of the Freestar Collective.
So we're getting political now?
Hopetown's not that different from Aquila. Hard workers, and everyone making their own way.
Pardon?
But... Neon?
Well, it could be so much fun.
I shared a drink
They
with
say
Ron
everything's
Hope.
legal on Neon.
We'll talk about it later. Hello. Good to see you. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Hey. Any vacancies on your crew? I'm a fusion systems specialist, meaning I can increase the overall efficiency of your ship's power plant to provide more energy. Oh well, can't blame me for trying.
This place has been in my family for generations. Feels like home. My mother always said that the secret to happiness is to learn to love where you are. She was a wise woman. There certainly is. My family's owned and operated this place going back generations. Why, the Stone Root's been around so long, it's even older than Midtown, and that's saying something. Aquila City folk value legacy and tradition deeply, and by running this, I get to be part of that. Here you go.
Keeping the inn running smoothly keeps me hopping.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency. She'll be a terror when she grows up.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh, so good to see you again. You weren't waiting long, were you? Excellent! Let's see it. Take it easy.
Excuse me?
You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and safer establishments in Midtown or the core.
You must be a tourist. Aquila locals know better than to interrupt a man when he's drinking alone.
And you put in that order with Shepard?
Yes, ma'am.
You're a damn sight more reliable than my last bartender.
Not really.
That's because rumor
If you have a
has
job
it
that
if I
needs
don't stay on
doing,
the
I'll
good
hear you
side,
out.
I'm liable to lose a body part.
It's the only kind of company I'm looking for.
Don't go believing everything you hear about me, Nash. Most of it, sure, but maybe not that much.
While I got your ear, I did want to say something. I ain't the best at expressing
Make your way.
But, it really means a lot, you giving me this chance. Thank you for that.
Well, you've proved your worth, so I might even let you stick around a little while. As long as you don't go getting too mushy on me, that is.
Not a chance. Second chances don't come easy. It takes a lot of work, sometimes a lot of help, too. If you need something to ease the pain, I can set you up. Yeah, something I got back when I was an irresponsible kid. There's a lot of things I'd probably do differently if I had a second chance. But hey, that which doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? Pick your poison.
Ethan handles all the orders. If you got credits, spend them with Ethan. Or leave. You surprised or disappointed? It's my name on the outside, isn't it? Been here too damn long to let someone else come in and muck it up. Hell, even finding decent help isn't worth the trouble half the time. Ethan's got half a brain in his head, seems like, so maybe he'll work out. More and more as time goes on. Plenty of folks looking to get out from under the thumb of the UC, or taking their first steps to being independent. City's been slow to keep up with all the new people. Took them forever to put up the outer walls, and at this rate, they'll need to expand again soon. What you see is what you get.
Another day, another shift.
We left Sidonia looking for a better life, only to end up like this. It just ain't fair. Thank God. I thought the Shaw gang was going to kill all the hostages in the bank. You were amazing. Thank you. We wouldn't have made it without you. Listen, I have nothing. Less than nothing. My family moved here from Sidonia, hoping for a better life. Sometimes I just feel cursed. And I could live with that if it was just me. But Simone and little Liv? So many people here look past my family being UC and are just like that. Kind. A real sense of community. I just need a job and we could be happy here. Sorry, you should feel good. Super good about what you did at Galbank. You want to talk about anything?
Thank you for saving my husband. I was so scared.
Hey, the funny stuff with that boost pack. Like the least we could do is give them a good
We have trouble looking after our own, much less some UC transplants.
The Jansens are good people, Axel.
You remember the colony wars? Because I do. I lost kin. Now you expect me to feed them, give them jobs? That could go to our people?
The Jansens aren't the whole United Colonies. They're just people. If you don't want to help them, what about their little one, Liv?
I've had enough of this. There's something deeply satisfying working the land. It ain't safe enough to farm the wheat by hand. I feel more like a robot tech than a farmer some days.
Hard work and grit pay off in the long run.
Amira, how are you doing?
Credits can't really buy you happiness. Hard work and honest living.
Said
that's the way.
Some of the food-borne crops got a little damaged.
Yeah, the thresher's programming had a glitch and it tore right through a couple of fields.
The crops?
I'll save you the trouble. Weston's already approved me sending it to you. It won't be pretty, but perfectly edible.
Much
Council of Governors
appreciated,
meet in our
Mr.
very own Aquila City.
I cannot thank you enough for all your support of the Law House.